Hello Virgo, welcome to your Team RuneScope. My name is Amanda. As always, be sure to watch the video for your rising sign. That can also give you some information about how things will play out for the month. Or you can schedule a private consultation with me. I do those on Skype and they're $5 for a half an hour session. Just drop me a line at the email address below this video if you'd like to set up an appointment. Do want to mention that it's going to be a rather intense month astrologically. So everyone's going to be affected. No one's really exempt, unfortunately. So we're all in this together. But I did want to focus the readings on that and kind of where the intensity falling for each sign so I can give you as much help as possible for navigating the role. But for you, Virgo, I mean, it looks like there will actually be a positive development as far as support or working with other people. So I feel like for a lot of you, this would be on the job if you've been working on a project with a lot of other people, or if you just kind of have to get people together. Maybe you have to get people together for a family event. You have to coordinate something. You're planning an event, planning something. Maybe if you're trying to plan travel, maybe you're trying to plan a vacation, or maybe you're trying to plan a move. And you just have to get everybody on board. This had been something that was caused arguments before. It had been very difficult. You maybe took a step back. For a while, there had been a freeze on plans, a freeze on communication. But now you're going to find people stepping up, coming back, having regrouped, and everybody's able to work together on something, plan something, and communication, things are able to move forward. Some of you hear from a company that you had applied to a job for a while ago, and you get a very positive response that they want to see you, they want to speak with you, have an interview, schedule something. So that's a very positive. I see positive communication coming to you in Virgo about something that had been on hold or there was a delay around for a while. So that's a positive thing. And Virgo, I think that role for you is not going to be as intense in a negative way from these cards. I hope I didn't speak too soon, but things are looking up for you in comparison to some of the other signs. So it looks like we'll be busy for you. And you know what? Somebody have done you a kindness that you didn't know about. This come out. Somebody have done a favor for you, or they did you a solid in some way and you just didn't know about it. Maybe they defended you to someone. Also, another way this can work, Virgo, is that you meet a new friend. You meet someone who is a very positive influence on your life, or a mentor, somebody in your field or somebody in the field that you want to go into that just really impresses you. This could be a professor or somebody, a work colleague that you just really want to learn from. And this will be somebody that you don't know until. So maybe some of you have, start this new job that you hear about, and you meet this person through that. Some of you just, meet a new friend while you're traveling out and about. For those of you who are looking to move, it was also a month where you either decide to do that and start looking, or you actually physically move. So that can be, and you'll have a lot of help if you're needing help. You hire movers. I mean, it looks like you just don't have time to maybe do it all on your own, or you need help backing up, or you hire those movers that come and do it all for you, something like that. But I do see a big shift or change. Some of you just be taking vacation. Some of you decide on spur of the moment to go somewhere, or some of you have somebody who surprises you with a trip in role. So maybe your spouse, your boyfriend or girlfriend, or somebody who's just like, hey, I got us tickets, we're out of here. So yeah, any travel plans that you have, any vacations will be nice. A nice break for you, a chance for you to reconnect with someone, because I do think most of you will be going with a friend or a loved one. So it will be a very good time for you. If you have kept something, if you have a surprise for somebody, it's going to go very well. I mean, this can work the other way where you are the one that's planned something, a surprise party or a surprise trip for someone. And it's going to, they're going to be very impressed with that and enjoy that quite a lot. But yeah, any projects, any communication that you need to make in role, or any connections that you need to make with others are very well starred. It's going to go very well, especially work-related, business-related, or move-related. I think things will go smoothly in those areas for you, Virgo, and all. Help you're going to receive in all. For those of you who are buying a home, there may be some delay around that. It may be that you can't get in when you thought you could or would. Some of you may find you get an inspection. And if you, I mean, I always, if you're going to buy a home, absolutely get an inspection. But there'd be some sort of problem with that would be very large to fix. I mean, it would be a huge expense to fix. And you may decide to keep looking. And I think that's the advice here is that, definitely do not purchase a home, no matter how much you love it, if there's something big wrong with it, because the price to fix it is just going to be insane. Now, the way around this is that you can, ask them, hey, look, this is broken. We can't afford to fix it. You need to knock this amount off of the home because we're going to have to invest this much. So you may be able to get a good deal that way. But for those of you who have something you just decide, oh, we can't do that. I loved this house and now we can't get it because there's so much wrong with it. Don't worry, because you're going to find something else rather quickly that is a much better place for you, and it is going to feel better to you. If that falls through, and if any home deal falls through, there's something better coming along. Also, some of you, there'd be stuff going on with an estate or with family, or, some sort of settlement over a will, that sort of thing. There be disruptions, delays around that, arguments. People be disappointed, think they should get more than they got. I mean, just a lot of that stuff going on. And Virgo, I feel like while you be in the thick of that, there's going to be, it may be a while off as far as a resolution. There will be a resolution, but I don't think it's going to happen in April. So if you are dealing with an estate issue or a will, it looks like, or any kind of family drama, it looks like a solution to that may be further off. For some of you, there'll be arguments in your own home around money. This doesn't have to be, extended family. This can be in your own home. Maybe there's just been arguments, and maybe there's a purchase you want to make, and it could be a home. Maybe you're arguing over that. Somebody wants to purchase a home, somebody doesn't. I think a resolution will be reached, but it could be best to just walk away. And since it's so volatile anyway with the planets where they are, you're probably not going to reach a resolution and just be expending energy fighting for nothing. So the best advice is to just walk away from that, Virgo. Come back to it later. Table it for now, if you can. And you'll get a much more positive result if you can do that. What can't be changed about is that someone confessed something to you, or someone opened up to you about a past incident or a past secret that they've been keeping. Some have gotten involved with a manipulative sort of woman or it could be somebody who was a friend of yours that you thought was a friend, who presented herself in a very nice way, and then she turned out to be the type that's not so good. She stabbed you in the back. That's how this kind of person is. A female or a feminine energy. Doesn't always have to be a female. Could just be a male who's more feminine. But yeah, this is somebody that this could be somebody that you shared advice with or you gave advice to, and they are not even hearing it. They're not going to take it. For some of you, you'd be dealing with a teenage daughter, or again, a more feminine male son who is just going into something for which he's not ready. This seems to be maybe one person who's very trusting getting involved with somebody who's a negative sort. So this could be in your family. This could be what maybe this family drama is about. You find out that somebody that you care about, who you feel is just too trusting and too open, gets involved with a nasty sort of person. And you try to advise against this, and they kind of take it the wrong way and get upset with you. That'd be the way this happens. Or you accuse someone of doing something. Virgo, this could be your spouse or a boyfriend, girlfriend. Maybe you think they've done something. Or maybe they admit that they've done something. People do mess up, Virgo. You could find out that they've done something, or someone admits that they've done something. And it's like, if that's the case, then you already knew it was going on, Virgo, because it's been going on for a while. But and then it's like, though, this person just feels like they should get credit because they told you the truth and admitted it to you. And it's like, well, I mean, you were doing this awful thing to me. You lied to me. You kept this secret from me. And now you want cookies and a medal because you admitted it? Really? But for a lot of you, I feel like this is going to be more in your family. This is more like a sibling or somebody or a child or somebody who's just doesn't have enough life experience to know what they're getting into or the kind of person that they're dealing with. Virgo. I do want to advise, though, that if you are manipulating someone or you are trying to, I manipulate someone in a way to get them to do something that will benefit you, that's not going to work out well in a role. I want to throw that out there. It doesn't always have to be somebody else doing it to you. It can be you. There are manipulators in every sign, Virgo. So be careful with that. That's not good karmic behavior. You don't get good karma points for that. So if you are doing that and you can turn the situation around, do so, because that's going to benefit you in the long run. It'll kind of blow up in your face if you're trying that, especially in the volatile eclipses that we have going on. It's about secrets and hidden things, hidden agendas coming to light. So it's not a good time to be doing anything on the down low that's going to negatively affect someone else, or just to selfishly get them to do something that you want them to do. Same for anyone doing that to you. It's going to come out. Anyone who's been manipulating you, you may not know about it, and you might know about it, but it's going to kind of blow up and anything hidden about those kinds of situations. I do see, though, for most of you, this conflict is going to be within the family and just somebody disappointing you, somebody close to you who disappoints you. Some of you feel that your partner, your spouse, your boyfriend or girlfriend is being treated unfairly, or that they are treating you unfairly. I mean, there could be a need here that is not being met for you or for them, or both, This is a time where patience is needed if you want this to get better, but it is coming to a head here. If you don't deal with relationship issues in Virgo, then you will be forced to deal with them in the summertime. And when we're forced to deal with issues rather than stepping up and dealing with them on our own, it's never pleasant. So anything that you can get out in the open, get taken care of, it's best to do that, or at least start working toward doing that. Some of you decide to legally separate, legally divorce, and roll. Some of you just decide that you are done with a relationship and you are getting out. Or again, it can be the other person telling you, I want out of this, it's not working. And again, it could go back to this if this is a partner that has been with someone else or gotten involved in something, and they want out, and you may say, let's put this off, and I think that's best, Virgo, for whatever reason. There may be something to be salvaged here, and you may say, hey, let's put this off. Let's talk about this next month. Because I feel like discussions will get very volatile and if you discuss these things. But if anyone leaves or storms out, I think I mentioned in one of the other scopes, there will be a lot of storming out by people involved. A lot of people will be storming out of jobs or bedrooms or homes and whatnot. But nothing's finalized. And that's the thing. Anything that's I feel like there's still some loose ends that will need to be tied up over the next few months. So if somebody does storm out, whether it's you or this other person, they'll be back because there's still something to be salvaged or worked out, Virgo. Of course, if this is a repeat offender, this has come up for you guys quite a bit. You keep taking somebody back who is cheating on you, not treating you right, treating you unfairly. If this partnership isn't both of you full in and working on the commitment, on the marriage, on the relationship, whatever, and you keep trying to salvage it, like I said, by summertime, the universe will blow that up. So it's going to be better for you to kind of start that process now and move on to something that would be more fulfilling for you, because that's out there for you, Virgo. It really is, but you're not going to get it. You're not going to find it until you're kind of free of somebody who treats you badly. So don't be taken advantage of, Virgo. Don't you take advantage of anyone else. And that's going to be the best thing for all. So, that is what I see for Virgo. Some challenges to deal with. Everybody's going to have them. Well, you're certainly not alone. So if you can just keep that in mind, and I will see you back here again with your room scope for me.